What do we call the thing that covers a bride's face?
Veil.
What subject studies the science of animal behavior?
Ethology.
What do we call a person who writes and checks financial reports?
Accountant.
What do we call the type of energy that uses uranium to generate electricity?
Nuclear.
What do we call the action of giving money to influence someone in power?
Bribe.
What do we write on blackboards with?
Chalk.
What do we call a character in movies who holds superior power to humans?
Superman.
What do we call painting, photo, photography and drawing collectively?
Picture.
What do we call a liquid that is used for washing hair?
Shampoo.
The sense of hearing will allow you to hear. Then what sense will allow you to see?
Sight.
What do you call a country where there is no king but a president?
Republic.
What do you use to dry your body after a shower?
Towel.
What do we call the behavior of not buying products from an exact company as a way of protesting?
Boycott.
What is the colorful sticker that is attached to an envelope?
Stamp.
What is the famous canal linking the Mediterranean Sea with the Indian Ocean?
Suez.
What is the generic term for a person who once had the same title as you have now?
Predecessor.
What type of body covering helps to insulate burns?
Dressing.
What do we say if we call brothers and sisters in a same way?
Siblings.
What type of work is a sabbatical a lengthy time away from?
Teaching.
What do we call a statement presented in court by a defendant or a lawyer?
Plea.
What is the straight line between the center of a circle and any point on its outer edge?
Radius.
What do we call a person who trains a team in a particular sport?
Coach.
What geometric shape are circumference, diameter and radius related with?
Circle.
What does the color green help for?
Sight.
How many years are there in a half of a decade?
5.
What do we call a woman who is getting married?
Bride.
What do you call the medicine that is used against headache?
Painkiller.
What do you call the brother of your father or mother?
Uncle.
What do we call a shape of 6 sides?
Hexagon.
What do we call the event in which people move through a public place to celebrate an important day or event?
Parade.
What is the top surface inside the room?
Ceiling.
What do you call your cousin's father?
Uncle.
What do we call drawings or writing on a wall, especially in a public place?
Graffiti.
What substance would farmers spread into the soil in order to make plants grow more successfully?
Fertilizer.
What do we call the people who move from one country to another country, usually for work or a better life?
Migrants.
How do we describe the food that is not cooked?
Raw.
What do we call the line between a sunset and the sea?
Sea skyline.
Which part of the body is related to the word optical?
Eye.
When we say someone is doing the BA in History or Literature in the university, what does BA stand for?
Bachelor of Arts.
When you bake a cake, what do you put the cake into?
Oven.
What is the barrier that can prevent floods from damaging our home?
Dam.
What is the antonym of entrance?
Exit.
What includes everything in the world such as stars and planets?
Universe.
What does the word TV stand for?
Television.
Who flies an airplane?
Pilot.
What do we call a person who leaves college before finishing the studies?
Dropout.
What do we call a political institution or body that is responsible for a country?
Government.
What is BA for, such as History and Literature?
Bachelor of Arts.
What do we call a short piece of writing containing the main ideas in a document?
Abstract.
What do we call a person who is in charge of a meeting?